Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
Welcome to North Carolina Weekend. I'm Deborah Holt-Noel. When most people think of mummies, their minds usually take them to Egypt and images of elaborately decorated and preserved specimens. But mummies are found all over the world, and now they're in Charlotte. Let's join Stephanie Borland as she takes us to Discovery Place, where Mummies of the World, the exhibition, unravels the mystery of mummy creation.
It is the largest exhibit of mummies ever assembled. This collection of 150 human and animal mummies, as well as artifacts, is a rare and priceless collection.
This has been gathered from museums all over the world and from other institutions that study mummies from all over the world. It is on tour for just 3 years here in the U.S. and making only 7 stops in the United States. And so Charlotte is very, very lucky to have the exhibition here.
The mummies have been recovered from Egypt, Europe, Asia, and South America. One of the most stunning specimens is called the Detmold Child. It was found in Peru and dates back more than 6 centuries.
It is the oldest known mummy on the planet. It's a child that is 6,420 years old. Actually predates King Tut by about 3,000 years. And it's just incredibly preserved, you know. You can see the little toenails on the child. And I think that that really moves people, and that is one of the specimens here that people really leave remembering.
Another unforgettable piece from the Mummies of the World exhibit is the howler monkey from Argentina, which is festooned with a feather skirt and headdress. There are other animals in this collection as well, like lizards, fish, and birds. And the presence of these amazing creatures is causing people to marvel about mummies in a whole new way. In addition to the intentional Egyptian standard of mummification with the customary sarcophagus, visitors are also discovering that mummies can occur naturally in their environment.
I had no idea the different areas of the world where they're found and how they were preserved, and the kids are learning just fantastic things. The kids have asked a lot of questions as far as how they were preserved and dry environments versus wet environments, or different caves and where they've been discovered.
Sharon McGowan's daughter, Olivia, along with her fellow 5th graders from Matthews Elementary School, say this is one weekend field trip they don't mind taking.
Well, we think it's really interesting to see all the mummies, and we were learning about it in class.
I like everything. It's so cool, and I never really imagined mummies like that.
That seems to be the prevailing response most people have to this 12,000 square foot exhibit. They are especially excited and curious about the different processes that can cause mummification.
Mummies happen in a lot of different ways. Sometimes they're intentionally preserved, you know, wrapped and set to go on and into the afterlife, but a lot of times they're naturally preserved, where somebody dies or is moved to a place where the environmental conditions are right to preserve the body.
Those surroundings include everything from deserts to bogs and caves to cellars.
While all the mummies here are under glass, there are parts of this exhibit that are hands-on, like this one, where you can actually touch and feel the texture of a mummy, depending on how it was preserved.
From smooth to coarse, this hands-on display gives people a better sense of these mysterious specimens. State-of-the-art scientific methods such as CT and MRI scans, along with DNA analysis and radiocarbon dating, also gives insight into these inhabitants of ancient civilizations. One such discovery is the Orlovitz family. Michael, Veronica, and their son Johannes were found in an 18th century Hungarian church crypt, where it's believed that they were preserved by the cool, dry air and oil from pine shavings that line their coffins.
Look and see the preservation, but there also is a story behind them, and you learn through them what lives were like, you know, at very, very different times, what cultures were like, what people ate, what people drank, what people did.
It's the smallest details, from teeth to gently placed hands, that give visitors a glimpse into another time.
I wasn't expecting to see hair or anything like that on any of them. That was a surprise. That was interesting.
A fascination that captivated 50,000 visitors in just the first 50 days of opening here in Charlotte. And the Mummies are expected to continue to bring in the masses until they depart. For North Carolina Weekend, I'm Stephanie Borland.
Discovery Place is located in Charlotte at 301 North Tryon Street, and you can visit the Mummies of the World exhibition through April 8th. Because of its popularity, visitors are encouraged to make reservations to see this exhibit. For more information, give them a call at 704-372-6261 or go online to discoveryplace.org.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.